Yo, check it. It's your
What's
boy.
up,
How you doing,
Jarek?
Jarek? My name's Christian. Thank you again for tuning in. We are
For another episode of Yo
Yo,
Check
check
It.
it. Hey, how you been, Jay?
I'm doing pretty good. Doing well.
What
I
does that
don't know
mean?
what the right uh term is for pretty good or well.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's because we're like we're we're those Asians or
Yeah.
Pacific
English
Islanders.
is my second language, man.
Hey, man, they understand.
All right. I mean, how about you, man? How you doing?
Really depends, you know. Today's been a really crazy, I don't know, kind of been off day for me at work. Um, just I think it's just like we're getting to that point where it's just like it's slowing down. And I feel like I don't know. I'm not doing much. I feel like I should be doing more. So, but besides that, I'm doing really well. You know, I am happily happy, and yeah,
Happily happy.
hell yeah, I'm happily happy.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm a little bit under the weather today.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
so you can get me sick, man?
Yeah. Maybe.
Shit, shit.
But we got to record the podcast. We got to keep going,
Hell
even though
yeah, dedication.
sometimes it's a little bit hard,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
we just got to keep doing what we're doing.
Dude, let me tell you, my body is seriously sore right now. Thinking about it now, like I switched to a new program, and I'm just trying to look like a bodybuilder out here, you know. And my body is wrecked. It hurts.
Hey,
Um,
man, it's progress, dude.
yeah, I've never felt this sore before, so that's interesting. High volume, guys. Try it out.
Hmm.
But yeah, other than that, me and Jarek we discussed it, and on this episode, we want to restructure the podcast.
Yep. So we're gonna try something new. Hopefully, it works out.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're just testing something out, and hopefully, you guys still enjoy the podcast. Um,
Don't be afraid to, this is us taking a step forward into the unknown. And I just want to let you know that don't be afraid to try things because you never know. The next thing you try might be the best thing you try, and it might be the rest of your life. Who
hey,
knows?
yeah, you never know.
Hey,
But yeah, so we're gonna have little segments in our podcast from
yeah,
moving forward. So the first segment that we're gonna do is we have we have a two question thing to start off the podcast.
yeah,
When we have a guest, so we'll ask those two questions.
yeah.
And the first question is, which one is it?
I don't know. You can tell me.
Oh yeah, it's the what's your current obsession?
Oh, my current obsession. Shoot, you know what? Um, I binge watched My Hero Academia, and I don't know why, but I
Again?
just I haven't watched the third season.
Oh, have you never seen a third
Yeah,
season?
you know what? I'm gonna be flat out honest right now. I have not watched it, but I have been reading the manga, and the manga was just like, well, I mean, currently the manga is not that great, but I really did enjoy the anime, and it's so so raw, so emotional. I love it. It's the underdog, who doesn't have the superpowers, and now suddenly he has the superpowers. How crazy is that?
That's cool. Yeah, I really like season 3 too. It's pretty good.
It's so good. Everybody's been talking about that new oh, we'll talk about that in a different section. But what about you? What's your current obsession?
Huh. My current obsession right now is anime too,
Oh shit.
which is weird. Um, I've been watching Black
Black
Clover.
Clover.
Yeah.
Dude,
I mean, I'm pretty much caught up on it. Like I've seen the latest episode, which is super cool. Like I've been binge watch I think there's probably about 90 episodes so far,
I,
and then
I
I've
think there's like
binge.
101. I just looked at it the other day, and I was watching this one small clip where the rival, what's his name? The one with the fairy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot his name.
uh,
I
yeah,
know. I guess. I mean, it's been like a few
big
days
fan.
since I watched it, but
But that dude, when I watched that
hey,
small clip,
don't ruin it for me, man.
oh shit, might be. I can't. I guess I can't talk about it. I read the manga. It's good.
Yeah, don't ruin it because like the anime is not as caught up as the
Oh shit.
manga.
Oh shit. It's good, dude. I promise you, it's good.
But yeah, I mean that's odd because we have those two current obsessions and they're both animes. But I guess that makes us big nerds.
Nerd. You nerd.
Yep.
That's all good. I'm down to be a nerd.
Yeah, and then also the second question is what's your I mean, this questions that we're gonna be asking our guests, so like I guess it helps them open up a little bit,
Yeah,
be
yeah.
more personal and
You know,
yeah.
just feel comfortable. I mean, how do you not feel comfortable on our show? To be honest, it's like we've had Noel, we've had Jackie. Oh man,
Yeah,
of
we have a few guests.
and to me, it seemed like they felt comfortable enough to talk about the things that they wanted to talk about. But coming forward or moving forward, sorry, my Filipinos coming out. Moving forward, you know, it's gonna be even more better.
Yeah. Yeah, so the next question is what's your guilty pleasure?
Guilt. I keep. I was told. I literally. Man, my girlfriend asked me about this too, and I didn't think about it then. I didn't think about it now. Okay, my guilty pleasure, the thing that I would do a lot of. Oh, you know what? Guilty pleasure to eat, or just guilty pleasure in general.
Just in general. Just one thing. I mean, I'm sure there's a few that you're kind of it's one of those things that you're
You
kind
do,
of
but
like
you don't want to tell people, but you do it
yeah, I
anyways.
mean, not necessarily like ashamed, but like you try to keep it on the low because it's kind of embarrassing, but at the same time, yeah, like you really like it.
Oh man. I guess in regards to, you know what? Sometimes scratching myself, like scratching, like itching, like a part of my.
How is
It's
that guilty
super.
pleasure?
I don't know. People
Is it
don't.
embarrassing?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think it's
I think it's. Isn't
embarrassing.
it weird? Is that weird? Okay, I don't know. Maybe that's not. I just like the feeling of being scratched. So it's like it's nice. It feels good. And I don't know. Just I don't know. It just maybe it's not a guilty pleasure, but maybe I'm just weird. I
Yeah, I mean,
mean,
yeah, I guess that counts. I'm trying to think of mine too.
I'm not really ashamed of
Yeah, I'm not
doing
really
any
because I
other
don't
thing.
like I do a lot of things and I'm not really ashamed of them, so I
Yeah,
guess it's not really guilty
it-
pleasure,
I,
but
I'm never guilty.
I mean for
I
some
plead the
people
fifth.
guilty pleasure is like I mean, I like listening to Disney music. I
Dude!
mean, I feel
I
like
literally was just about to say that.
that's
That
everybody's guilty pleasure, so like I guess that's like a cop out.
uh, I don't know. Okay, so I was talking to my coworker, and I was like, uh, and for some odd reason that day I was just like, you know what? I just want to listen to Disney music, and I don't care. Like, everybody expects you to listen to EDM or rap or hip hop or whatever, whatever. And I'm just like, what's around the river bend? You know what I'm saying? Like the Pocahontas or what's another good one? The Beauty and the Beast. It's
Oh
classics.
yeah,
I
I
love the
mean, like I
classics.
love all those like
Yeah.
Disney songs are pretty well written.
Oh, that's my guilty
Yeah,
pleasure.
I
I'm
think
not.
my favorite is probably Beauty and the Beast. It's such a good song.
No, I think it's just can't wait to be king.
I mean,
But
that's a
in
good
Lion
one
King,
too. Yeah.
that new movie was good.
Oh, I think I thought of another one too.
Well,
I
what?
guess Christmas music throughout the year.
Oh shit!
Like, I mean, I sometimes I just like listening to a Christmas song. Yeah, like I don't know, in a random day. Sometimes I
Mm,
just like listening to Christmas music, and it gives you that feels for some reason.
true, 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 true. Okay,
Like it gets you like excited for like the holidays or something.
what about rom-coms? Is that a guilty pleasure?
Yeah, romantic comedy,
Okay, I guess the rom-coms are my guilty pleasure then.
and I
You know,
suppose like animes too for some people.
I feel like animes become the norm. Like
Yeah, that's true. I guess
they
it's become like somewhat of a in the mainstream.
yeah, animes has moved from hidden nerd stuff to like it's mainstream. Like everybody does this now. If you don't watch this anime, you're a loser. Not
That's
that I'm
true.
saying
I
you're a
guess
loser. I'm just saying
animes become mainstream, so I guess it's not.
uh,
But yeah, yeah. I mean, that's uh,
those are the
like the
two
thing
questions.
is like I know it's supposed to be guilty pleasure, but like I don't really give a shit. So
I
it's
know.
like I like it,
So how is it?
and like it's not. I'm not guilty. So I guess
I guess that's where it in all honesty, that's where it like throws me off. Is because like I
yeah.
honestly don't feel guilty about
I mean,
doing this.
maybe it's
I will
because like
continue to do
we're
this.
older now. Like it used to be kind of embarrassing to admit it that you like love songs or like Disney
Oh, dude,
music.
I listen to
Yeah,
that all the time.
but I mean, we're older now, so like we don't really care.
True, true.
Yeah.
I guess my guilty pleasure in terms of food would be like the buttered bread with sugar.
Hmm.
Oh, have you ever had that?
Probably.
Butter you butter toast and then you put sugar on top.
Oh
Like
yeah. Oh yeah.
ah,
I've had that before.
so good. That's my guilty pleasure. Yeah, yeah. That's one of yeah. Cool. Anyways, moving on forward.
Oh yeah. So that's gonna be the first segment of the show. Is this a show? Is this a show? Probably.
Podcast show. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
People tune in.
And then we're gonna go into like if we have a guest, we're gonna go into the interview part, I guess.
Hmm.
Questions, and then maybe we have topics that we want to talk about. And in today's topic, we're gonna talk about how much should you be spending on your relationship.
Oh, we back into love.
We're going back to the love.
Back back into time.
Yeah.
Back into love.
Yeah, so let's go over the first topic. Who should pay on the first date?
You know what? In all honesty, it doesn't really matter if you're two grown adults trying to uh be together. I mean, in all honesty, like both of you should be able to be grown up enough to be to pay. But my personal preference is I like to pay. I like to pay. Um not just because not because like I'm a man or anything, it's just because like, I asked you on a date and I wanted to get to know you, and I'm not asking for anything more than you spending time with me, but you're not obligated to pay anything, but I just want to spend time with you. And if that means I gotta spend a little money to, get to know you, then I ain't mad about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm usually the one paying on the first date, especially since like you're the one asking the girl out to hang out with you, you know what I mean? Like
I mean, it's not like
I mean, it's
we,
not a
we make it sound
requirement.
like
It's not a requirement obviously, but I feel like it's just
I think it's like it's just gentleman like, to be honest.
yeah.
On the first date, it should be just it should be well known that I mean, and it's sometimes it's also taken advantage of because there are people out there who's like, yeah, I'm going on a date, and I'm like, cool, are you paying? They're like, no, I'm making them pay. Like, oh man, the purpose of the
Oh
date.
yeah.
People tend to forget
Oh
that
yeah, what's your opinion about that when
what
like girls expect you to pay? Which is I mean, like I don't mind paying, but at the same time if there's like a big expectation or like when she tells me like you should pay, I'm like,
and immediately that shows me personality. Like first and foremost, how I wanted to hang out with you, and you all you really thought about was the food I'm about to pay for and how much it costs. Like that should have gone out the window. That shouldn't even be an idea. That shouldn't even be like uh that shouldn't even be like the topic at hand. It should be, hey, I'm meeting this person for the first time, or hey, I'm meeting up with this person again, and I really want to talk to you and see what's new, what's going on with you, what you like, what you don't like. The idea of sitting there and thinking about, oh, I'm gonna get a free meal, just shows that maybe you don't deserve to be dating or be with that person. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's true. Like if you're a girl and you're just going on a date so you can get
Free food
free food, it's the same as the guy expecting he pays and then he gets something
in return.
in return
Oh,
for
that would be just
I
like
feel
on
like
that.
that's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
an equivalent to
The equivalent exchange.
yeah, exactly.
But it shouldn't like it shouldn't be like that. Guys should not if you're paying, you don't and you should never ever expect to get anything other than a good time,
Yeah, because we talked about
like
this in the previous
a good conversation.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you should if you plan on paying, if you plan on like taking her to go and do all these crazy fun things, you you're already enjoying yourself. Like don't expect more than don't even have expectations. Like Like nobody should expect they're gonna get something just because they paid. Like you're not purchasing that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like that's if you wanted that, like you're literally you I don't know, you just made something romantic into uh
transaction.
a transaction. That's yeah. It should never be a transaction. Like
Yeah, so like if you're
never.
a guy, don't expect something back if you do pay, and if you're a girl, don't expect the guy to pay just because he asked you out. Or
Yeah.
yeah,
It's you're legitimately I mean like you're legit people are legit you should just be legitimately trying to get to know people, you know? Like I've never understood why people well, I mean, there are people out there who's just like, "Yeah, I just want a female," and like that's
and
you.
and
But
yeah,
I don't know.
and if you're a girl, like if you do want to pay or if you want to split the check, like that's totally fine too. Like I feel like you should just be honest and be upfront with it. You know what I mean? Like if if you want to pay your part and just so there's like no expectations on both sides, then you know
I
feel
mean,
free to do that.
think about it this way. I don't know if people do this, but if you're hanging out with your friend and like it's and the relationship is the basis of relationship is a friendship anyway. So if you're hanging out with your friend, are you gonna expect them to pay for you, or are you gonna pay for them? Like, and if you're meeting this person for the first time and you want them to be your friend, like, shouldn't you put your best foot forward? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Have
uh,
you ever have you ever gone on a date and the girl paid for the
oh,
for the
multiple
for,
times,
I
dude.
mean, like I guess not necessarily a first
Oh,
date,
on
but
the
like
first date,
oh yeah, I guess on the first date
I
or just like dinner, whatever. I mean, some people call it date, some people call it dinner, whatever.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like my girlfriend's really good at paying, so
Yeah, so is
I
mine.
don't feel obligated, but it's I it's not obligation for me to pay for her. It's just I really want to, you know? Like I don't care. I mean, when I'm with you, like I don't care about spending money. The biggest thing that I can ever give to anybody is time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
time is something I don't get back.
Time and
Time
your
is
attention.
yeah, time and attention. And like I'd rather spend time with somebody and not worry about money. You know? Like I
Yeah,
want quality time.
exactly. A fun fact too for me is like the first time we had like dinner,
Yeah, yeah.
like she paid for it, but like I wasn't expecting her to pay for it. I mean, it
Oh,
wasn't. I guess I wouldn't say it was a date. We were just like, oh, let's go grab dinner,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know. And then she was like, oh, okay, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Oh, and she paid?
And then she paid it.
Ah.
And then I was like, oh, okay, well, thanks.
I mean, as a man, I guess there's like that in it um idea that oh man, I'm a man, I need to do this. I need to
Because I think,
be,
yeah,
you know, I need to provide.
because I
But
feel like
in
the
reality, like,
man, like sometimes, like a man has like that ego thing, you know, like
yeah, no,
I
put
want to
that shit away.
provide, like I'm a provider.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes like it's nice to be getting taken care of.
You know, don't be afraid to be the little spoon.
Yeah, exactly. If she wants to be the big spoon, then let her be the big
Oh
spoon.
man, it's okay.
Yeah,
No? What is it, 2019?
yeah, equality.
Equality.
And that means both parties should pay if they
Yeah,
want to pay.
if they want to pay, you know? Always put your best foot forward in all honesty. Like it doesn't matter. And even if you have to fight for the bill,
Yeah, I mean, like
come to an agreement.
the next topic is like when you're in a relationship, should the guy keep paying when you guys are going out? I mean, I wish we had a girl's perspective,
Or maybe we'll ask this,
but I mean,
next
we'll
time.
go through this again,
Yeah, yeah.
this topic again.
Um, it shouldn't be. You know, I don't know. It depends. Are you still dating this person? Oh, it
Yeah,
shouldn't even. No,
yeah.
no, no, no,
I
no,
mean,
no.
you're in a
Let me
relationship.
throw that away.
Yeah,
It doesn't depend. It. I stay firm that you put your best foot forward, and if you're willing to pay, or if you're willing to go 50-50, or if you're willing to have them like sometimes it's you, sometimes it's them, and
yeah. I mean, I feel like for me, it depends on you, your guys's like financial situation. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
that too, that too. I
Like,
mean,
obviously, if you're a guy and you're making a lot of money, then and she's not making a lot, then it would be kind of nice to pay most of the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And if you're in a situation where you guys are kind of equal financially, then I feel like it should be, 50-50. Maybe once in a while she pays, sometimes. And I feel like right now that's where I'm at. Like we're both kind of like she pays, I pay,
Yeah,
she pays, I pay. It's like we're kind of like, equal when it comes to like financial situations. It's
yeah.
both of us are like, I guess, equal in that sense.
I mean, even if you're not making enough money and you wanna pay, that to me just says that, "Oh, wow, you really it doesn't matter to you. You really care about whatever's going on here, and you're willing to go that distance for me." And that just makes me wanna just do more for you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather us enjoy our time together than, like, worry about money. So, like, that's not a big deal for me. And if you wanna pay, cool. If you don't wanna pay, then cool. Like,
Yeah, I feel like it should just be like, I think the most important part is your your willingness to
yeah,
pay. Like if you're not willing to pay, then I feel like you should be communicating that to your partner and be like, "Hey, I'm kind of struggling right now.
yeah.
Like I don't have a lot of money, so maybe we should." I
Or
mean,
even at that point, it's just like if you're struggling to if you're struggling and
you just
you
gotta be.
wanna go out, that's kinda messed up. Like, that's you're expecting at that point, you're expecting
Yeah, that's
the
why.
other person to pay. Like, it shouldn't be expectations. You should
No, it's not. It's not even that. It's just like you just gotta be honest with like your situation. If
yeah,
like you just gotta let them know, like, hey, like this is what's happening right now. Like, I
yeah,
mean, because I feel like sometimes you just gotta ask for help. You know what I mean? Like, if she wants to go out and then you're like, oh well, I don't really have that kind of money at the moment.
yeah.
Like, you should just be honest, and then like not necessarily expecting her to pay, but like
Ah,
just basically just like, hey, can like, is it okay if you pay when we go out, or
yeah,
like,
yeah. Oh, okay,
and
okay,
vice
okay.
versa. Like, if she doesn't have any money,
I
and
thought I
then
thought
like,
you meant, like, it's like, "Oh,
no, like,
I wanna go
no,
out, you
nobody wants
pay."
to babysit somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but sometimes somebody needs help.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, we
it
don't.
it's not wrong to ask for help, and it's not wrong don't feel like you're not doing enough or you're not enough because, like, when it boils down to it, at least for me, when it boils down to it, I don't care about the money. I just want to spend time with you. Like,
Yeah,
if you want to go, if I want to go do this thing and it's a little bit pricey, it's only because I wanted to have that experience with you. Like, I would rather have that experience with you than not have that experience at all. Like, oh, you're a little strapped for cash, no big deal. Oh, you want to pay for it? Oh,
yeah.
well then, thank you. I appreciate that. Like,
You just gotta communicate to your with
communication.
your partner, like either you're a guy or a girl. Like, if there's something you want to do and it takes a little bit of cash, then you guys gotta communicate. Like, hey, maybe we can split it, or
Yeah, yeah,
just be honest with your financial situation. Like, you're dating that someone, and I feel like you just gotta open up or like, hey, this is the be
yeah.
honest with yourself, I guess.
In all honesty, like, I just want to have an adventure, and like, we don't have to keep going out and doing things. I mean, we can do nothing at all. As long as I'm with you, I think I'll be okay. Like, if it costs a little bit much, like, why not? It's an
Yeah,
adventure. Like, money comes and goes, and
yeah, that's
you can
true.
always
Like,
earn money again.
you can
But
always, yeah.
the experiences and the just the experiences, just to be able to say like, oh, I did this with this person, is grand in itself. You know.
So, what do you splurge your money on with your significant other? What have
Mm,
you splurged on so far, or what have you spent your money on? I guess
what have I spent my money on? I mean, oh,
for
it's
me, like,
always food, to be honest.
yeah, it's always food for us
Like,
too. It's like because we're too busy, so we don't get a chance to like go on vacation or anything like that.
yeah.
But like, we do splurge on like eating out.
I mean,
I feel like that's where a lot of our money goes.
food is good. Food is tasty. I honestly don't want to get big, but I don't mind spending money on food. But uh, so far that's the biggest expense. Like,
Yeah,
but I do want to do like more things. I want to go and have more adventures. And like I said, I don't I'd rather like spend money doing things that we both enjoy than doing nothing at all. Or well, actually, I mean, I'm down to do nothing at all with her too.
Yeah,
To me, it's that it.
just
I just
depend.
want to spend time. That's it.
Yeah, just depends on you
Yeah.
guys' situation.
I I got I'm fully loaded in time.
Yeah,
I'm down to spend that for sure.
yeah. Because right now we're both in like hustle mode, so like we don't have time for like vacation, but that's
Yeah.
like the future plans.
Yeah.
Once we're a little bit better off, then we can, you know, go on vacations.
True. 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 I mean,
But yeah, next topic is
what is the next topic, sir?
how much should a guy spend on an engagement ring? I mean, I
Ooh,
really wish that we had a girl's perspective
I
for
know.
this.
Uh.
If you're watching on YouTube, I'm doing
You
the
know what he's doing.
yeah, I'm doing the Beyonce.
All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
Yeah.
But anyways, I saw this cool video. Um, it was Bart, Quan, and Geo.
Oh,
It was
okay.
their wedding, and like they didn't spend money on the ring.
Really?
Yeah, they could care less about the ring. But uh what they wanted to spend that money was uh their wedding and their honeymoon. Like,
Hmm.
you know, a ring, yeah. Like if you're materialistic and you expect to like show off something fancy, something
Yeah,
crazy
because
big,
like for some people, like I think I've heard before that was like a general rule of
yeah.
like what is it like not half of your salary, but
I think like
like a certain percentage of your
it's
salary.
20%. I think you say 15% of your salary every paycheck for a whole year, I think is what you pay. And
Oh,
then
okay.
once you've saved that up, you use that
Damn.
that
It
amount
depend.
of
I mean,
money.
it depends on how much you're making. Like that's a lot.
That's a
fifteen
lot of money,
percent.
yeah.
Yeah. Um. I mean, for me, like I don't. I mean, I'm a guy, so like it's. I guess I'm the one paying for
Yeah.
that ring, but like I don't see the value of spending that much money on a ring.
Yeah.
I would like rather like save that for like something else that's more valuable, like maybe for a house
Yeah.
or like
You know what'd be
instead
cool?
of just like
Because like a ring, I understand. A ring, it goes way back when. It signifies that you're connected with somebody, whatever, whatever. But like, the last time I gave somebody a ring, they lost it, and that sucked. You know,
oh yeah. That's
like I I would rather have like I'm not here to show off this ring because what I'm trying to show off with the significance of this ring. For me, I think what would be cool is if I got a tattoo of their name, just like right there on my ring finger, and it says just signifies. I mean, obviously I'm gonna buy a ring too because like they deserve one. But I think like just in case that ring gets lost, there's something that like states not that it states that, oh, I'm yours and you're mine, but it just states that you're significant to me. I want you in my life for the rest of my life, and this is what I want. This is how I want to show it. Like I think
yeah.
that'd be pretty dope. I would rather have that than just some ring that you can easily lose because like it's what's crazy is that I have a coworker who doesn't even like wear a ring and he's married.
Really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
that
Interesting.
a
Yeah,
ring
like
is just that. It's
for
just an
me it's like
accessory.
I don't really I mean, I see the value of it, but at the same time like I don't see why you would spend, you know, certain amount of money for it. Like
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, obviously you want to get something nice and something that would last. Like you don't
yeah,
want to cheap out on your ring, you know what I
no,
mean?
no, no,
But like I don't think you necessarily have to spend like
grands. Yeah,
thousands of dollars
uh,
for like a little piece of jewelry.
yeah,
I mean,
because at the end of the day, like all that money should go to is like your happiness.
and it
And
just depends too. I mean, like obviously if you can afford it, like I
oh, for
guess,
sure, go for it. Like
but like don't go on a serious debt. If you can't
if
afford
you
it,
can't
don't
afford,
buy a fancy ring.
I mean,
Mm.
like the ring is not representative of how much you love somebody. The ring just supposed to represent the fact that you want to be with that somebody. The fact that like that they're willing to stay with you for the rest of their life. And I think like
Exactly.
anything, shoot, give me a ring pop. I'll rock that all day, every day if that's what you want me to rock. But you know, it a marriage is not between. you and the material that they're giving you. A marriage is between you and that significant other that you want to spend the rest of your life with, that you want to start a family with, that you want to um be with and do nothing with or do everything with it for the rest of your life. Like, you're willing to go the whole 9 yards. And I don't think a ring is it for me personally. I don't even think a ring is enough for me to even like express that. You
Yeah.
know, like
I feel like there's no amount of money to express your love
no,
for somebody. Like you gotta, do the actions of showing them how much you love them and not showing them how much you
yeah.
would willing to spend on them, I guess.
I think yeah, actions speak louder than words than materialistic things. Like you know, it's at the end of the day, like love is a hard thing to. Let me tell you that love is a hard thing to to gain, but it's even harder to um, maintain because there's so much in between that people think like, oh, like I want to date this girl because she's beautiful. But then once you get to that point, it's like, okay, I'm dating this girl, but there's so much about her that you don't know, and maybe she wants to be loved this way, and you don't know.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
like all of that, none of that matters. Like at the end of the day, what matters, like the ring and all that stuff, don't matter. What matters most is that you're stuck to through it. You rolled with the punches, and like a ring does not signify the amount of work and uh, love that you put into a relationship. Because
But
it's
how
not just you; it's you and your other and your significant other, and you're supposed to be a team. Like
okay, so you know, do a curveball on you.
curveball me,
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a curveball.
do it.
How about for the people that are their love language is the gift giving?
Oh
So
snap!
obviously, like material things is like somewhat important to them. Like I don't think it's necessarily be the price of it, but like what I've learned is like
Yeah, that's why I said, "Give me a ring pop."
yeah, so
I'm
because
in it.
like
I'm in it to win
for
it.
somebody that's if your significant other is if their love language is gift giving,
Yeah, yeah.
you just gotta give them exactly what they want. And
Shoot.
it's tough because it's like it's hard to surprise them because it's like you gotta make sure that it's like exactly the
Well, let me
things
tell
that
you this. The if that's their love language and if that's what they want, then you do what it takes to show them that you love them,
yeah,
correct? So you
exactly.
do what it takes. Like,
Yeah.
if that means, I mean, sorry for the fellas who have to spend like grands and grands of money, to show them that love,
And
but
like just because they're gift
love
giving is that does not necessarily mean that you have to spend that
that much
amount of money.
money.
But like for me, like what I learned because like that's her love language,
Yeah,
like I just gotta give her like exactly what she wants.
yeah, yeah.
So like sometimes like she wants like certain foods and like, you know, like sometimes I don't necessarily want those foods, but
Yeah.
like I just kind of,
You gotta suck it up.
yeah, I just gotta suck it up and go do it her way because
At
like
the end of the
that's
day,
her thing.
you
Yeah.
do what it takes for love. You do what it takes to show them that they're worth it, that you want them, and no matter what it takes,
Yeah.
you're always. Me personally, I'm always striving to do what it
Yeah.
to
Cause
do
like
that because
we've had this
she matters.
conversation before when like I gave her something and it wasn't necessarily like what she wanted.
Yeah,
So she told me like, thank you that you gave me this. But next time, like I don't want any surprises. Like she was like, I want what I want. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, we'll do that next time. Like,
shoot,
yeah. So I was just like, okay, then I won't have to surprise you. You just gotta tell me exactly what you want.
true.
And then I asked her about like, what about the engagement ring? Eh,
Oh, so you threw that out.
yeah, no, I was like, do I need to have you there to like pick it out? And then she was like, what do you think? I was like, yeah, probably. Then she was like, yeah. So I was like, all right, well, I guess we'll
So
go
there's no surprise.
the untraditional way.
Well, I guess
Yeah,
true. I mean, it's 2019. Love doesn't have to be the oh, I want to surprise you.
because I mean, yeah, at the
At,
same time,
yeah,
it's like for me, I mean, not necessarily gift giving is not my love language,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like I would rather get something that I really want than like something that, it's okay. Like
Yeah.
it's nice to have, but like if you want to give me something, like I would rather tell you like this is what I want. Like I'll give you options. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Like if it's my birthday, I mean she does this for me. Like
yeah.
she asks me like what I want for my birthday, and I just tell her like this is what I want, and then that's what she gives me, and then I'll do the same thing for her because I
Mm.
learned my lesson because I surprised her with something and she didn't necessarily like it. So I'm like,
Some
okay,
people don't like surprises, and
yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that. I think for me personally, like the thought and consideration of at least thinking about who that person is and what they need and what they're doing at that time, that's pretty cool. I mean, like I'm not really big on gift giving, but when I receive uh anything I receive during that time, if you thought about me during this point in time and you just wanted to give me something, then I will take it. It doesn't matter what it is. Stickers, like screw it.
yeah.
Give me a sticker. I'll be happy about that because I don't know. I'm not too big on materialistic things.
Yeah,
I do
I
care
mean, I'm the
about
same way. I'm like, obviously, I appreciate anything that somebody gives me. You
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? But it is a lot nicer when you get exactly what you want. So
True, true, true.
y-
I don't know. Like
yeah,
I don't know. For me, that's cool though. Like you if somebody tells you to give them exactly what they want, then do it
yeah,
because don't change. Don't read between the lines. Don't read.
yeah. Like
There are no lines to be read
exactly. Like
you just do it.
especially for the person with the gift giving as a love language. Tip to you guys: this give them exactly what
What
they
they
want.
want. Love languages.
Yeah.
Very
I mean,
important.
if it's out of your price range, that like you just gotta be honest. Like, hey, this might take a while for for me to afford this, but
But I'm striving and I'm
yeah,
working towards it, and
just
and
tell
I'll
them that. Like,
yeah, why not?
as long as you're being honest, I think that's like the key here. Is like just be honest with your financial situation with your significant other. Even though sometimes, I mean, obviously it's not that important, but
Yeah.
sometimes it can be.
Oh yeah, that's the reason why I'm just like, yo, if you want to give me a ring, why you give me this ring pop? Oh, I thought about you when I was at the store. Well, I'll take it and I'll wear it and let's get married. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm not mad about that.
So
Like,
that should be interesting. Like, yeah, there's no surprise. It's just let's go get you your engagement ring.
shoot, I guess
I mean, it's 2019.
it is
Nobody gives a
2019.
shit.
I guess the surprise is when you tell us when you're gonna get married.
Exactly. It'll be a
Well,
surprise for everybody else, but not for us.
I can respect that. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Shoot, hey, kudos to you gift givers out there. Get what you want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's it for that topic. We'll get back into it next time when
We
we
have
have
a guest,
a girl's
a girl.
perspective for
Yeah,
this topic. Because that would be kind of cool.
that'd be interesting to see how they see it on their end.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, we gotta
I
we
mean,
gotta
people are
invite more
different though.
guests.
You never know. You
That's
never
true.
know.
Like it depends on the girl too.
Yeah, it really just depends.
But
But
yeah, so that's gonna be like the mid section of our podcast.
yeah, sometimes we'll throw out. I think I want to throw out like what's happening. Like
Yeah, so this is gonna be the next segment after that. After we discuss our discussion, what's the next segment?
it's yo check this.
Yo, check this.
Yeah, where we discuss what we found or thought was interesting and we'll just talk about it.
Yeah, like what you find interesting, either something new or does it necessarily have to be new? It's just like something you just come across.
True, true, true.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
your you have anything for this week? I mean, we didn't really talk about this. We just kind of
Oh yeah, we kind of just like threw ourselves into this win. Um, you know, I guess uh, I had something. Now it's gone. I mean, I guess the current news that kind of blew me away was that uh oh Kevin Hart got into a car accident like probably like a month or so ago. I don't know. I'm not quite sure, but that's
yeah,
crazy.
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah. The reason why I thought about that was because we were just we were mimicking his stand up and
Oh yeah.
Kevin, if you're still out there and you're
Oh,
still
right, oh,
all right, all right, say what your chest. yeah, I'm hoping he's fully recovered now. But you know, thoughts and prayers go to that guy. That's like the most recent thing that I can think about that blew me away. If I guess if we want to talk about things, I checked out Post Malone's new album today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, it's music as well. I found this new. Um, I guess it's not really new. I don't know if it's new or not, but this song called "Figure It Out" by Alan Stone. Have you heard of Alan Stone?
No, is it good?
It's actually pretty good.
Figured out what's it. What's the basis of the song?
It's like a love song. Obviously, it's like I
Yeah.
just like the groove with it. It's like it's very it'll get you in the feels, I guess.
Oh, get you in the feels.
Yeah,
Okay.
check it out. Like if you check out "Figure It Out" by Alan Stone, that's a pretty good song. I
Hey,
guess that's like the recommendation for the week.
the recommendation for the week. Go check it out. Yo, check it. Check it out.
Yo, check this out.
Check this out.
Yeah. So that's the next segment. And then the last segment that we're going to have in our podcast is rapid fire questions. Shooter.
But
I
what are these rapid fire questions, my friend?
guess it just depends on our guest.
True,
It's like
true.
I want to cater it to like um
Let me cater to you.
exactly. Like I want to cater let's see if it's a creative, if it's a photographer, then
True, true, true.
we'll relate it to like photography. Um if it's here, well, I guess we'll just try it out.
All right, cater to me.
All right. Um, should we do how many questions should we do? 5?
Let's go with three because like I'm not quite
3?
sure what you're gonna ask.
Okay.
It
l-
is it short
But
answer, long answer?
no, it has to be short answer. So
Oh,
it's
okay. Well,
like
then you can go five.
it could be I guess we can no, we'll answer like pretty short and then if you want to go into details,
We'll talk
then
about it
we'll
after.
talk about it
Okay,
after.
okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Okay.
As you guys can tell, like we're making this up as we go.
Yeah, we're just making this shit up. So
More
yeah,
structure though. You
it will
know.
be
Hopefully, you guys
structured
will like
next
it
time. When we have a guest, we'll do our research for sure.
for sure.
Okay, so
Go
rapid fire.
rapid fire.
Do you want me to ask you and then you ask me?
Yeah, sure.
Or should we just answer both
Oh yeah, yeah.
the
Let's
same
answer both.
question?
Yeah, yeah. Let's. I like that. I like that. Yeah, yeah.
All right. Okay. I guess we'll just make up
Oh,
random. Wait, what?
I just thought about something crazy that just happened.
All right. I
All right,
guess you
yo,
can.
can we go back to yo check this real quick?
Okay,
Sorry.
go.
All right, yo, check this. Ash Ketchum just became a Pokemon master. How
Fine.
crazy is that?
You know, I just saw that on Facebook too. I mean, I don't really follow Pokemon anymore, but I saw that on my feed today.
I know,
That's
22 years, dude. Homeboy's still 10 years old, but he's made it.
He's finally a master.
He's finally a Pokemon
I stopped
master.
watching it like early 2000s.
After Pokemon 2000, that was it.
Yeah,
Like,
after
I still played the games, but they weren't about Ash.
like it was like 150 and then is it 200 after that, right?
Yeah, I think so. There's
Yeah, I
other
think
Pokemons
after
out
the
there.
200 I was like yeah, I stopped following that.
What's that Pokemon? Anyways, that's exciting news.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to the rapid fire. Sorry, I just had came up in my head.
Hey, maybe let's do 4. So I
All
ask one and then you ask one and then I guess we both answer.
Okay,
Yeah?
I could try.
Okay. Um favorite filmmaker?
Does it have to be you? Does it, any filmmaker, or is it have to be like big screen, little screen?
Anybody. Just answer the question. Like I feel that's the point of rapid fire. Like you don't
Cameron,
you're
James
not
Cameron, right? Right? Is that the James Cameron's pretty fucking good.
Titanic?
Titanic, love Titanic.
Yeah. Favorite filmmaker. Yeah, I kind of like yeah, kind of like James Cameron too. I mean, I have a few, but for some reason I didn't think about Blockbuster when I asked
See,
that. So like,
you gotta be specific, man.
no, you just answer it because like there's pro filmmakers, there's like YouTubers, there's also amateurs, you
True,
know.
true, true.
So like for me, thing that popped out in my head is like Casey Neistat and probably Sam Colder.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Next question.
Uh, What is the thing you do daily?
Ooh. Um. What's up? Somebody's knocking the door.
Someone's knocking on the
What's
door.
up? We're almost done.
It's slight break, slight break. It's cool. We're almost there.
All right. Give us 10 minutes.
Okay. We got 10 minutes on the clock. Go.
All right. Um. Okay. Well, what were we talking about?
What is one thing you do daily? I mean,
Daily?
obviously not shower, brush your teeth, and
Oh.
all that stuff. Like, something you do on a daily.
I watch YouTube videos.
YouTube videos on a daily.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Depends on like what I feel that day.
I feel that. I feel that.
Okay.
I like to learn something new every day, so I'll look something up every day.
Okay.
Yeah. That's something.
I
do
mean,
daily.
that's the same as YouTube videos. All right.
I mean, yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
True.
First camera.
The one that got stolen, or
Your first camera.
the one that I actually bought on my own, the GH3.
Okay. I think my first camera was like a flip cam way back in like early 2000s.
Ah,
Remember those flip cams?
yeah.
Video cams? Yeah.
Shoot.
All right. Your turn.
Okay. Um, what is the most interesting thing you've done so far?
Interesting that I've done so far. Um, shit. This is tough.
Ooh, got him.
Zipline?
Zip lining.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like I thought I would be scared, but it was actually pretty fun.
Yeah, no, I've done it before. It's absolutely insane. Like, they strap you in and you just zoop.
Yeah.
Where'd you do that?
In the Philippines.
Oh, in the Philippines. Oh, so the long ones.
Yeah.
They're the best, dude.
Yeah, like you're laying down and you're just going like pretty fast, which is cool.
Ah,
How about you?
the most interesting that I've done in my entire life. I mean, it really just depends on the scene and the scenario. But the most interesting thing that I think I've done, I'd like to say I've been to a lot of music festivals. But then that's I guess that's
I
a
mean,
thing.
if it's interesting to you.
I
then-
mean, the most interest. Oh, I guess.
That's
Okay,
interesting. Going to Coachella.
it's not so lame. I think the most interesting that I've done was
Yeah, this is tough.
that's a tough one. Shoot.
But it's supposed to be rapid, man.
Oh well, this is for them, not for us. I guess the second most
I
interesting
feel like
thing
you
I've
just
done
gotta
was,
say whatever is on the top of your mind, basically. Like it doesn't have to be like perfectly answered.
true. I guess the most interesting thing that I've done so far, well, I mean, other than the things that I can't say on camera, is made a podcast. I think that's pretty interesting.
All
Or
right.
created a commercial. That's pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
I guess.
Yeah. Creatives. We're creatives, we do that stuff.
All right. Well, yeah, that's gonna be it for. That's how the podcast is gonna go. We'll just ask like rapid fire at the end, right?
Yeah. Rapid fire then, and then
And then we'll
call it
just
good.
close it up.
Yep. Like we're about to do now.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Since we're supposed to be doing something else right now.
Yeah, we like to stack projects on projects, and I mean, like it's just us being creatives, and that's what everybody should do is like, look, if you're not putting enough things on your plate, if you feel like you put too much stuff on your plate, eat what you can, and then do what you can later. But always move forward and do interesting things. But
Okay.
anyways,
Well, that's it for today's podcast.
thank you for joining us as usual.
See you guys next week.
Yeah,
Peace.
later.